was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos? Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked.
Testing, testing. All right, welcome back, everybody, to IUF1 of the Champion Tier Division. That means no assists, no help, and everybody is in equal car. And a shout out to our sponsors, music provided by Soulfang, and our league partner, AXCEL, where your passion drives us to excel. Now, we are waiting for the cars to come out onto the track, and right now it looks like it's going to be a wet qualifying. All right, there we go. It is loaded up. Let me go ahead and get this all set up for everybody. So right now we are just waiting for the drivers to come out of the pits, and it looks like we got a car coming out right now. We got another car coming. All right, who will it be? Looks like Dre Dude will be the first one out on track. And currently everybody is running the intermediate tires, so it is not full wet quite yet. But it is a fresh track, so conditions are already slippery in the rain. So they're going to have to put a little bit of rubber down and get that line cleared. And Dre Dude is driving the Alfa Romeo tonight. Oh, and there he goes. He spins. He keeps it on track, though. So he is okay. These conditions are definitely going to be slippery, and I do not know if it's going to be raining in the race. So if it's not raining in the race, these drivers will more than likely have to be running their dry setup in these wet conditions. That way they do not get left on track during the full race. But it looks like Dre Dude is still going to be the first driver. And remember, there is no ABS, no traction, no nothing here. Because this is the Champions Tier Division. Here we go. Dre Dude crosses the line to start his very first lap of the day. Going through the S-turns in Sector 1. Coming through the long right-hander. And then here we have another double S. Oh, and it looks like, no, he's good. It looks like it got up the back end, just came out just a little bit, but he was able to hold it in. Coming on to the straight. And this should be, as long as he keeps it on track, this will be your preliminary pole position, as he is the first driver. Now he's going under the overpass. Coming through this tight little section. Hammering the brake down. Going through, right in the bumps. Getting a little slippery there. Lost a little bit of rear traction. Oh, and he touches the wall, but I think he's going to be alright. Didn't look like the front wing touch. It was more so the right side. tires. Going through the back stretch towards the final hairpin turn. Looks like a little lockup coming through. And he has ran a 141.038 for your preliminary pole. And right now the Wiccan has put down a 149.8. That will be P2 for now. But we are on board with Chrism in the other Alfa Romeo. Should be finishing up these last couple turns. Let's see what Chrism could get. And he surpasses his teammate with a 140.7. And then there you go, Ivan Brito with a 140.3 in the Red Bull. And then Lucky comes right back at him with a 139.4 driving the AlphaTauri. We have a lot of these AXV guys here racing here tonight. Right now we are on board, and then Mr. Alan Toast with a 37.7. That is just blowing the other drivers out of the water on the very first lap. But it is wet conditions, so we'll see if other people could get a handle on their car and be able to get through. Go ahead and go down to Meebinator in the Williams. It's just finishing up Sector 2 with a 111. Going through the final stretch. Last couple of turns coming up. Looks like he went nice and smooth around the hairpin. And he's already not passed with a photo. He did get a 139.3, which does put him up to P3 currently. Alright, now we have Dante driving in the Aston Martin. Going through Sector 1 with a 35.2. And it looks like it was a purple sector. Looks like that car is flying through this track regardless of these wet conditions. It looks like right now also that it is fairly light rain, and I'm just going to assume that it is going to lighten up throughout this qualifying session. So far, it looks like the average time should be 140s. But right now, Mr. Alan Toast with that 137.7. That is moving. And there you have it. Dante with a 39.5, which puts him up to P6. Alright, the very next driver starting his next outlap will be Portugal. He's currently in the McLaren at P14 with a 144.2. So he's currently quite a ways off from pole position, but we did not see if he did maybe back out or if he might have had a little mishap on the track. So we will see what this man can do. Looks like he's stopping for a car on track. He is currently now weaving through, and then Mr. Alan Toast improves his time with a 37.4. That is a 3/10 different, I believe, from his last time out. But then you have Lucky that went to P2 with a 37.8, so he's not that far behind on the pole position. Let's see what Portugal could do. He's now starting his second lap, I believe, just starting to cross the line, and here we go. Currently a lot of cars out on track. I believe it's about 13 cars out of 16. Here's Portugal going through sector 1. Going through the weavy corners. And straight through the roundabout. It looks like he got a 35.4 in sector 1, which is a big improvement from his last time. He's now going to start finishing up sector 2, coming under the overpass. Under the over. Oh, he touches the wall, just like we've seen many drivers start doing there. But he is still really far down on his last lap, so he should definitely move up on the leaderboard. As long as he nails these last couple of turns. Currently we have 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. So here we go. Portugal crosses the line. And he does improve, but he only gets a 141.6, which puts him up to P12. Alright, now let's look at our pole sitter, Alan Toast. He's currently going through sector 2, going under the overpass. Coming through this tight section, and then there is a car in front of him. I don't know if that is gonna slow him up. Could be a big distraction running that close to another car. But he is gonna get a tow here. So that car is helping him in a way. Oh, and he backs out. That's fine one. Alright, now we are Kuto. He is on his outlap. Where is he currently? Alright, he is coming into sector 2 right now. And Kuto is driving the Mercedes. We're just going to stick with him. A lot of these drivers on these wet conditions, they can be going out and then doing a slow lap through on after once the outlap comes off on the screen, but not actually running a full lap. And then also, some drivers will also run multiple laps flat out in the wet, as the ERS system will keep up compared to the dry setup. I'm sorry, compared to a dry track whenever the hot lap is enabled. And that basically means that the intermediates will start, as you start racing through, the intermediates will start getting better and better until a certain amount of laps are ran on them. So you can also put, a little bit of extra fuel in the car. And, yeah. Basically just run a couple laps, see how fast you could get, keep them tires warmed up as much as possible. And it looks like a bunch of cars just came out. I don't know if Kudo's still on a lap. No, he is slowing down, but a bunch of cars came out and they all almost collided. That was a little exciting here at the last 4 minutes of qualifying here at Miami. Alright, we are currently on board with Meebinator in the Williams. He is currently P5 with a 138.8. That means he is 1.4-ish seconds off of the pole lap time. But P3 to P7 is in the 138s from 0.3 to 0.9, so that's going to be a tight... I think it's going to be pretty tight to get into the top 5 at this track, as it looks like a lot of these drivers are really close to the driving standards in the wet at Miami. Alright, but here we go. Meebinator is on a lap. He's coming through. I believe that his last sector one time was a 35.2. So let's see if he can improve that. He's got a 35.8. He is 5 seconds off from his last time, but it is a wet track, so you can't really figure out where these drivers are going to lose a lot of time or gain a lot of time. Alright, let's see. He's going to be finishing up Sector 2. Let's see if he has improved on the time or not. Oh, he has not. I believe that he has bailed out of that lap. And here we go. Leo Hamilton in the Ferrari. I don't think that he will be waiting for a safety car for his strategy here tonight. Alright, he's finishing up Sector 1, and he is down 1/10 from his last lap, so he is improving on this run. Alright, coming towards the end of Sector 2. Over the underpass. Or under the overpass. I messed it up that time. Here we go. Crossing the line. And no, he's lost 1/10 now. A little over a tenth. But he has this final sector to see if he could improve. He is not that far off from P6. From a 0.808 to a 0.936. So it's only a couple hundredths that he needs. And no, he is 0.169 slower. And that is 30 seconds left. So anybody that could cross the line the next 30 seconds, let's see if Meebinator could do it. Hopefully these drivers did add a little extra fuel, so if they do mess up, they can go out. They can stay out. And it looks like he crossed the line just in time with two seconds to spare. So this will be the final. Oh, and it looks like he went off, and that will be it for Meebinator. Leo Hamilton, he's improving, almost 1/10 faster. And he has now invalidated his lap time. So that is it for Leo. But Dre Dude now, he just finished Sector 2, 2/10 down on his last time. Coming through the last little curves. Let's see what Dre Dude can do. And he has improved with the 138.848, which has passed Leo Hamilton and puts Dre Dude up into P7. And Chrism has now pitted as well. I believe that is it. Unless Dante is on his final lap. Not quite sure. Nope, he is pitting as well. Alright, that should be it for qualifying. And as soon as it cuts into the leaderboard, I will read out the final grid order for round 16 at Miami. All right, for your Miami qualifying, you have Mr. Alan Toast in the Red Bull at P1, followed by Lucky P2, Kudo, Dante, Neffel, Meebinator, Dre Dude, Leo Hamilton, Ivan, Chrism, Oliveira, Wicken, MFG, Rob Stark, Portugal, and Gary 5000, which did not complete a time. And that is your final starting grid for Miami. Now we will be taking a short 5-minute break, and then the race will be on.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection. She was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. And the night queen's gonna make every So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find a shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright.
All right, folks, and we are back. So the race today at Miami, it is going to be overcast for majority of the race, with the track being at 31 degrees Celsius and an ambient temperature at 25 degrees Celsius. So right now we are doing the countdown, last couple of seconds, and we will see the starting grid here. And the race will begin very shortly as soon as the lights go out here at Miami. Alright, we are about to be off. And we are off, folks. And it looks like Mr. Alantos has gotten a very good start here, with Dante coming back into P4. Meebinator has made a move up to P6. Couple drivers coming through side by side through Sector 1 in the very first part, with Meebinator and Neffel. And it looks like Alan Toast has made a clean getaway with a 7/10 lead already. And Dre Dude has passed Meebinator coming in through that long left-hander. But they are still side by side. They are going 3 wide right now, bumping through, and then they wreck. Meebinator is out. I believe there is a virtual safety car. No, he is not out. He just lost a wing. That was a massive wreck there at the very start of this race. So it is going to be a virtual safety car here, as cars have stopped on the track. And right now, let's see the changes, position changes. Kudo has made up 1 position. Dre Dude, Hamilton up 1. Oliveira up 3. Wicken up 3. Gary up 5. That is a very good start right there. And then 3 drivers have lost positions because of that wreck. And your tires, top 3 will be on mediums, Dante on hards, and then there we go. We're back to the racing. Mr. Alan Toast, fastest lap currently, as he was the leader, and this will be the 2nd lap. And it looks like we got a little bit of a battle going on here with the Alfa Romeo and the Ferrari. Oh, Gary gets loose and touches the wall. He's going to lose a position there. Looks like we have 2 drivers pitting. It'll be Meebinator and Ivan throwing on the hards. We have a very close battle here from P5 to P7. They're all in line. It looks like Dre Dude's going to try. Oh, and he bumps into Neffel. No, Hamilton bumps into Dre Dude. I'm sorry. Dre Dude gets a little loose there and loses some traction, but he does not lose the position. Going through the underpass. It looks like they have lost some time going through there, but Dre Dude is right on the back of Neffel still. Well, about 3/10, and there is your strategy. Mediums to hards at lap 19. Around that area. And then Mr. Alan Toast with another fastest lap at 131.2. And it looks like drivers are starting to drop. Let's see if we get any action here. Okay, Chrism is the closest. Looks like the safety car is now out. I wonder what happened there. Safety car, safety car. And it looks like we have some more drivers pitting. Meebinator and Ivan. Meeb is throwing on the softs and a new wing. Looks like he's going to an aggressive strategy early on. Ivan has thrown on some brand new mediums. And all that work that Alan Toast did, he's going to have to redo it back again to get that lead. It's quite a bit of action on the first 2 laps. Virtual safety car, then a full safety car. Didn't even get to see the drivers activate DRS yet. Here we go. Alan Toast is now coming up to the safety car. So the drivers will start to organize and bunch back up to start this racing over again. We will have to wait for them to do a full lap before the safety car comes out, and then the back drivers to catch up as well. Looks like we have some more drivers pitting for some fresh tires. Dante put on some fresh mediums while Wiccan with some fresh hards. Gary 5000 with 1 lap over mediums. So right now the top 10 has yet to pit under the virtual or the full safety car that we are currently watching. Right now the car's still trying to bunch back up. This track does have quite a few straights, so it's gonna take maybe a lap to one, let's say like 1 to 2 laps for everybody to group back up, and I believe that we should be going back racing probably lap 6 to lap 7. And this is a 29 lap race. We're currently 4 laps in. No drivers are out of the race yet. So alright, majority of the drivers are bunched up behind the safety car. We're just waiting on P15 and P16 since they did pit. So currently P1 is Alan Toast, P2 is Kuto, P3 Lucky, P4 Neffel, P5 Dre Dude, followed by Hamilton, Oliveira, Chrism, Portugal, Dante, MFG, Wiccan, Gary, Rob. And Rob is now pitted, so then that will be Gary to Meebinator, then Ivan, and then Rob. Now, from what I believe that on the hards early on, you can run this entire track, but you will be slower at the end. obviously with the extreme wear that they will have. I believe racing should start next lap, or possibly this lap. Possibly. I think we should be able to. I think they're going to take it out this lap. Alrighty, there we go. Safety car is in this lap, so we will be racing shortly. Got the drivers bunched up. I'll give you a little bit of a rear view from Mr. Alan Toast, which is currently in P1. He is now setting the speed for the grid, and he will be the marker that will start this race back up again. So when will he start? Coming through the last little turn. Got these few weaves, and there he's off. Got a huge jump. Dradu tried to make a move, but he hit the back of Neffel. And now Dante has retired from the race. It looks like he is wrecked out. These cars are all bunched up, so it's going to be hard to get all of the action with me alone here doing the broadcasting, but we'll try to get as much as we can. It looks like they're just starting to spread out just a little bit. That end of Sector 1 will show the difference, as that is probably one of the most technical parts of the track to stay quick. But it looks like Chrism was trying to make a move, but he just wasn't quite there. But then Brito has passed Gary for P11. So he's making his way back up into the points here. And there you have it. Meebinator has just moved up to P9, passing the Wiccan. He is on those fresh softs, so versus them fresh hards, he's going to have much more traction right now. Here we go. We got a battle going on, and Hamilton has made a pass on the back stretch. But will Neffel come back and get it? No, he's not going to. Hamilton has moved right along and with a clean pass to get up into P4, and now he's going to be looking to get in that top 3. Alright, let's go down to P11, which is Ivan driving in the Red Bull. It looks like he's going to start coming up to the Wiccan pretty quickly here. He is close, only 4/10 behind. He is awfully close, but I don't think he's going to be able to make a move just yet. No, he's not going to quite yet. But it looks like he does have the advantage on battery right now. So we'll see what he can do. Oh, and it looks like Ivan has lost control of the car going under the overpass. He's going to lose a position there, dropping back down to P13. So now we're going to go back up to the top 3, as Lucky is starting to make some leeway here. But then Meebinator passes Chrism to get up into P8. And now the DRS is enabled. So now we should be able to start seeing some good overtaking possibilities here. Oh, and it looks like Lucky got a little squirrely coming into Sector 1. Lost a little bit of traction there, so he's going to drop down a couple tenths. And he's not going to have the DRS range, it looks like. Is he gonna have it? No, he's not. But now we have Meebinator and P8. He's not quite there to get the DRS off of Oliveira. But now he has Chrism, which he has just passed earlier in the race, right behind him. And he is going to have DRS open. So that's going to bring him up closer to Meeb. Is he going to have the DRS? I do not know. There's a safety car. Portugal has DNF. Portugal has wrecked. So now there will be another safety car here at lap 8. So let's see what these guys are going to do. Who's going to pit and who's going to stay out. Alan Tost is the first driver to pit. Looks like top 5 is pitting. Top 6, 7, 8. I think everybody's going to be pitting here, and I believe that they're probably going to throw the hards on. Looks like every single driver is switching to the hards. And even Ivan. All right, that is it. I believe that this should be the final tire unless there's another safety car or if one driver has to pit due to damage. But this should be the final tire where every driver can finish the race. Oh, but MFG has put on softs. So that's an interesting strategy. Let's see what he could do with that. So currently the leaders have changed. Wicken is currently leading the pack, followed by Mr. Alan Tost. And then you have Kudo, Lucky, Leo, Neffel, Rob Stark, Dre Dude, Oliveira, Meebinator, Chrism, Gary, MFG, and then Ivan Brito. So they are currently under safety car. They are all bunched up, but I believe that they are going to have to do one lap through, and then the safety car should be in at the end of lap 10. The only disadvantage Wicken has here is that he is on 5-lap old tires versus the cars behind, for the majority of the cars behind him. So he's going to have to fight to keep that position and keep as many positions as he can. But all these drivers are pretty quick here. Very overcast day at the Miami track. Whereas in real life, Florida has been hot, humid, and sunny for what seems like an eternity. Alright, they are now coming towards the end of Sector 2 into Sector 3. So we should get the message here that the safety car will be in this lap. It should be in this lap. Looks like Alan Toast did a little lockup, possibly on purpose to get them tires heated up properly. Before they start. We have had quite a bit of position changes here. The leaderboard has changed dramatically. And so far, no driver has a penalty, so that's very interesting as well. But here we go. Safety car is out, and there's Wicken trying to get what it looks like Mr. Alan Toast is right on his tail. They both broke away from the pack on a good, decent ways. And there you have Dre Dude getting a pass on Rob Stark. And now Oliveira has passed Stark along with Nebenator. Rob Stark has now just dropped 3 positions down. Probably just a little mistake on turn 1 there. But there you have it. Mr. Alan Toast has passed Wicken for the lead. And now Kudo is passing the Wicken as well. Oh, and now Lucky has got past the Wicken too. He has also just dropped 3 positions. Here we have Nebenator. Is he going to be able to get past? Drady, nope, that is, I'm sorry, Oliveira. He has gotten past. We have got a battle here at the top 4. Everybody is close. DRS has top 5, top 6. Is all within passing distance for the drivers in front of them. Kudo is now past Alan Toast, so Kudo, oh, and Alan Toast is rear-ended Kudo, got a little slippery. Looks like he missed a braking point just a hair. I do not know if Alan Toast got damaged. It was just a light tap, but now Ivan is the first driver to get a penalty, 3-second time penalty. Top 4 is on each other's rear ends right now. Kudo's trying his hardest to stay ahead. Burning just a little bit of ERS. What it looks like Lucky's gonna try something, but Toast is also gonna try to make the pass. Are they going to get through? And then, this is really hard to try to do this. Hamilton has now passed Lucky on the outside. And it looks like Ivan has now left the session. He is DNF from the race. So that is 3 drivers out from the 16 that started. Grady's on the tail of Wicken, but he is not going to try to make the pass right now. It looks like a big lockup and hit. Dre Dude has hit the Oliveira. I'm not sure which driver that was. So a couple drivers have now moved up. Nebenator has moved back into P6. And Alan Toast is now over 1 second ahead for P1. So Kudo is now in danger of Leo Hamilton and Lucky behind him. He does not have DRS on Alan Toast, so now he's going to have to defend against P3 and P4. Is it going to be enough? Getting closer and closer. Is he going to be able to pass him? He's side by side. Is he going to give it up? Yes, and Kudo had to give up that position. But now Hamilton can come right back. I'm sorry, Kudo could come right back, but they are getting awfully close to one another. Rob Stark is now another driver with a 3-second time penalty. Like the Wiccan is trying to make a hard pass. He's going to have DRS here. Is it going to be enough? He's going to have to go on to the inside of the track, but no, he's not enough time to make the move. He has actually lost quite a bit. Oh, and he got a little loose, but now he is out of DRS range. Nebenator, he's going to have to try to fight his way back up to get back into that DRS and try to make another pass later on. And here you have it, P2, P3, and P4 still close to each other. Here's Kudo coming up to Hamilton, going on to the inside under the overpass. They bang wheels just a little bit, and then Kudo does get past it. Oh, there's still snow. He pinched him into the wall, and now Hamilton has lost a position to Lucky. So Hamilton has now fell down to P4. I don't think Hamilton has enough to go past him, but Lucky sure does have a DRS, and he's going to make a textbook pass on the backstretch to get into P2. And now Hamilton is very close behind both of these drivers. But here we go, Oliveira versus the Wiccan. Is he going to get past? Yes, he is. And he's going to steal the DRS from him. So Wiccan is going to have to burn hard. But now we have Chrism coming through, going off the track. And now up. And Oliveira has made it back. And Chrism has fallen down the order. Chrism has lost quite a few places. I don't know if he might have gotten some damage there. It doesn't look like it. Looks like the car is intact. But look at this. Kudo's making a pass to Lucky to get back into P2. That DRS is overpowered in Sector 2, I will say. Going under the overpass, and then there will be on the back straight, where right after it the track opens up, DRS will be activated. Kudo is burning the last bit of his battery, but it looks like it's just enough to keep Lucky back away from him. So he could not make the pass on that back stretch, and he's going to have to recuperate and try to make a stab at it once again. Alright, now Meebinator is in no man's land, nobody behind him, and the driver ahead is only 2.4. Every driver from P1 to P7 is on the hards, and now Chrism has made a pass. It looks like he made a double pass to get back into the points. Alright, Leo Hamilton does have DRS, but Lucky does too, but it looks like his car is really quick coming down, burning all that battery to get up into P3. Is he going to keep it? Yes, he's going to keep it. These guys are really close. It looks like Kudo got a really good out coming onto the back stretch. So it looks like he's going to be pretty safe there. Most of these drivers are safe from getting an attempted pass on them. It looks like Leo has really good traction out of these corners with this car set up. Now there is a caution. It looks like Wicken has spun out. Neonator is slowly making some gains. Gained up to 3/10 on Neffel. 4/10. We're going to see what goes on from P2 to P3 as Alan Tost is now checked out and has a 5.1 second lead. Kudo, Leo, and Lucky has now been front to tail for quite a few laps now. Swapping positions back and forth. Is anybody going to be able to try to get the pass yet? It doesn't look like it. Is Kudo? No, Leo's not going to try it just yet. That would have been a move if he did. Coming through turn one. Now Dre Dude has a 3-second time penalty. So we now have 3 drivers with penalties. And it will be another safety car at lap 18. So let's see if any of these drivers do have some fresh mediums or maybe even the softs. Looks like Rob Stark and MFG is now pitting. Rob put on the mediums. Dre Dude is also pitting. MFG put on fresh mediums. The medium tire. And Dre Dude has put on some fresh softs. He's going to have a little bit of an advantage until the end. I believe that you can run 10 to 12 laps on the softs here before they just completely go to waste. Now Wicken's got a 5-second penalty exceeding track limits. Now that 7-second lead that Toast had is now going to be gone. But he is going to pit. Let's see what tires he decides to throw the softs on. Looks like everybody's probably going to be coming in to put some new tires on for the last 9 to 10 laps here. Got softs, hards, mediums. What can they do? Alright, we're going to have to wait for the pack to get back. Probably lap 21 we'll be racing. Alright, we got a couple late pitters here. Rob Stark put on some fresh softs. Just waiting for this final lap. People grouping up. We'll see. What can these drivers do on the last couple laps here at Miami? Alright, all the cars are bunched up. Safety cars should be in this lap. So like I said, start of lap 21 will be the beginning of the end of the race. Safety car is in this lap by race control. Mr. Alan Toast is leading with fresh softs and P2 to P6 on new mediums, followed by P7, P8 on softs, P9, 10 mediums, and a back 2 is on fresh softs as well. So Alan Toast is going to have an advantage here on traction coming out of the last corner and should get a really good jump on the rest of these drivers. Oh, he's playing some games there, weaving through and then smashing down that gas. Did not get as good of a jump as he did earlier on some of the last safety cars. But the advantage is still his with those new soft tires versus the mediums. All these drivers are bunched back up, and we're here for the last couple exciting laps. Just gonna have to find driver at most risk right now is Oliveira, as he's on 9-lap old mediums. And now Neffel's making a move on Lucky for P4. Followed by Meebinator trying to get through there. It looks like we got a little bit of a mishap coming through. Meeb and Lucky does get through up into positions. Meeb has to back off. Oh, Chrism has to back off of Meeb. This is very close racing here. Almost the entire pack is packed up, except for the top 3 has started to check out from the rest. Is Chris going to make the move? Yes, he's going to get past Meebinator, but Meeb is coming right back. Is he going to make it? No, Chrism is faster on that front straight. And now Gary is behind me, very close in the Ferrari. See a little slip in the rear, going through the S's. Let's move up on to Leo Hamilton, which is currently in P3. He's only a little over 4 tenths behind Kudo. DRS is not activated quite yet. It should be once they finish this lap, I believe. There you have it. Is he going to be faster than him? No, it looks like they are running the same top speed on the backstretch. So he's going to have to wait for that DRS to be activated. Gary tried to make a move, but braked a little early, and now Meebinator's trying to make a pass. He is on the inside. Is he going to get it? Yes, Meebinator is. But now they are side by side trying to make a late break, but he just couldn't quite get it. So Meebinator now moves back up into P7. But we still have this battle between P2 and P3 on our hands. They are getting close. DRS is now activated. So is he going to make the move? Coming up to the back, going onto the inside, and he gets right past him. Still, they're going side by side through. Oh, and they touch each other and they spin out. Hamilton has spun Kudo out. They were both going side by side. It looks quite like more like a racing incident to me, but we'll see what the stewards have to say about it. And now that is going to jumble the order up. Meeb and Dre Dude is fighting. They are bumping. Dre Dude is weaving between the wall and Meebinator's car. Oh, and Dre Dude does a late dive bomb and crashes into another car. That was quite dangerous driving there by Dre Dude. But these two drivers are still going side by side. Dre Dude bumps into Meebinator. Well, that was quite exciting if I do say so myself. But now what is Meeb going to have against Dre Dude? They are both low on battery, but now Meebinator has the advantage with the DRS. Is he going to be able to do it? He's coming up quick. It looks like it might be a late move. Oh, and he comes straight through, but not quite there yet. Still has this next zone coming up after they go under the overpass. He's still close enough to possibly make it. DRS is on. Is he going to have enough time? It looks like he's going to. He's going to pass Dre Dude up and get back up into P7, but I don't think this battle's going to be over quite yet. Dre Dude also has that 3-second time penalty. And Dre Dude bumps into Meebinator. And he just can't quite get the move. Let's see what he's got. Looks like he might be struggling just a little bit going through the end of Sector 1. I think he's just too far away on this DRS zone to be able to get the pass. It is going to get him up a little bit closer. Oh, Dre Dude locks up the rear tires and spins out, and then now loses a position to MFG in the process. It looks like those tires are hot. He is not getting the traction that he wants on those rear tires. And it looks like for now, MFG is safe from the attack. But here we go. We are on board with Neffel in the Haas. He is getting awfully close to Hamilton to get into that top 3. And we are currently on lap 26 of 29. Dre Dude is getting close as well on the time board. Looks like Neffel lost a little bit of time going through those turns, but he is gonna have DRS here soon. But not quite enough to get the pass on Hamilton. He's gonna have to try again on this back stretch. They're going through the under and over. Front end looks a little twitchy coming through. Let's see if he can make it. He is flying up onto the back end of Hamilton, but no, he backs out and he's not going to try that move just yet. He is getting closer and closer though. Oh, and Neffel has spun at the beginning of Sector 1. And now he has lost the position to Kudo. There's not, all these drivers are pretty far spread out. Dre Dude and Kudo is now out of the race as well. There's now a caution. Kudo is out. He has DNF. Which moves quite a few drivers up one position. Field is pretty far spread out. I believe the only person with DRS is who we are on board with, which is Dre Dude in the Alfa Romeo. But he locks the tires up slightly again, going into the end of Sector 2. It looks like MFG is safe from the attack once again. Leo Hamilton is trying his hardest to get up into the DRS zone for on Lucky on these final 2 laps. But one of these drivers are going to have to pull a trick out of their hat to be able to get the pass now. Prism is now coming up pretty fast on to Neffel. Will he have the DRS? It looks like he should. And yes, he does have DRS activated. That's going to bring him closer, but he's going to have to make this move because this is at the end of the second to last lap. So he has one more lap left to try to get past Neffel to get that P4 position. Looks like Nevenator has gained some leeway here, but just not quite onto the DRS zone. And Prism has actually lost DRS as well to Neffel, so that is not going to be good for him to try to get that last position he could possibly get. One of these drivers, I believe, is going to make one last-ditch effort. And now Gary has passed Rob Stark to get into P10. But Chrism is really close to Neffel here now. He's going to have to try to stay as close as possible. He's got 2 more DRS zones. Is he going to do it here? No, he's going to back off just a hair. stay real close to Neffel and try to get him on the final back stretch. Let's see if he can do it. He has lost a lot of time there. He's gonna use all his battery with the DRS. I don't think, no, it's just, oh, and he makes a huge dive bomb. Locks the tires up. And Memenator does the same. Somebody must have threw an ice cream cone down on the track there right when those cars were going through. But there you have it. That is the end of the race as the drivers are crossing the finish line. Alright, and that is it. That is round 16 of the IUF1 Champions Tier Division at Miami. And the driver of the day is Rob Stark, 73. And there is your race winner here at Miami, Mr. Alan Toast himself in the Red Bull. Alright, and here is your final order of the race with Mr. Alan Toast as your race winner, followed by Lucky in P2 and Hamilton in P3. Then you have Neffel, Chrism, Mebenator, MFG, Dre Dude, Oliveira, Rob Stark, Gary, Kuto, and the Wiccan, which is DNF'd, Ivan, DNF, Portugal, DNF, and Dante with a DNF. Alright, everybody, that is it. Thanks for watching and tune in next week for round 17.